This is an anonymous artist in 12-step recovery. I go by the name 12 Drawings. This is a set of drawings called Serenity Prayer. It's based on a prayer credited widely to Reinhold Niebuhr, a theologian who had no connection to the 12-step recovery, and yet his prayer is heard very often in recovery circles. So what I've done is taken one key word out of the 12 words I see in the Serenity Prayer, and I looked them up in a dictionary that was current when that prayer was written. The prayer, if you haven't looked at it recently, says God, which was the first word, and then it says grant me serenity. I looked up the word grant in a 1934 dictionary. At that time it said to agree or assent to. Now I know what the word grant means to me. A grant is when someone like a government agency gives you money. That's what a grant means. It means you give, free something to someone. As I read this definition, I don't see anything in here about giving you something for free. It means to agree or assent to. And assent basically means you consent or you are willing to let that thing happen. Now, I do a drawing to help me remember what that word meant to me, and this was a very difficult drawing to come up with. What it shows you is a terrible looking fence. It's almost patterned after a fence from, say, a concentration camp or some deadly fence that is absolutely meant to keep you away from where you wish to be it free, be it life, whatever. And beyond it, out in the distance, is this idyllic, beautiful tropical island. What you could say stands in for the idea of paradise or life or freedom. And yet you're separated by this terrible, terrible fence. What does that have to do with the word grant? My realization after realizing grant doesn't mean you're given anything. It means you're asking someone to agree or assent to you. And when I pray in the Serenity Prayer, please grant me serenity, I'm asking my higher power, will you agree with me having serenity? And when I just stop and reflect for a moment, do I really think any God worth worshiping would say, no, you can't have it. I don't want you to have serenity. I'm going to keep it away from you, like a big, nasty, ugly fence. I didn't think that made much sense. Any God that I know of that's worth worshiping, any higher power that I consider higher than human power, would say, it's already yours. You had it before you even asked. I agreed to it. I assent to you having serenity. I'm not giving it to you. So the drawing shows you that you and I are free at any time to go get what it is we're praying for. It was never denied to us. This fence is here if we want to stand behind it and feel terrified, but we're free at any time. We're granted the power at any time to be free, to live our life, to walk away from fear. And I believe that is the message for me in the second word of the Serenity Prayer. You can read more at 12drawings.com. Thanks again for listening.